Sir, with your kind permission, I would like to make the following statement. A well-targeted and properly functioning public distribution system is an important constituent of the strategy for poverty eradication. However, the public distribution system, as it now stands, has been widely criticized for its failure to serve the population below poverty line. Its urban bias and lack of transparent and accountable arrangements for delivery. Realizing this, the government proposed to streamline the public distribution system, targeting it on the poor by issuing special cards to families below poverty line and selling essential articles under the PDS to them at specially subsidized prices with better monitoring of the delivery system. As indicated in the central budget 96-97, a beginning in this regard is proposed to be made where the need is most acutely felt, namely issue of food grains. To start with, it is proposed to issue 10 kg of food grains per family per month at half the issue prices for all families below the poverty line, as per the estimate for 93-94 arrived by the Planning Commission using the methodology of the expert group under Professor Lakdawal. Further, as recommended by the Conference of the Chief Ministers, the average lifting of food grains for the last 10 years by the states is proposed to be continued for the benefit of the population above the poverty line. At present, getting the benefit of the public distribution system, the quantity of food grains out of this average lifting, which is in excess of the requirement for the population below poverty line, is proposed to be allocated to states as a transitory allocation at the central issue prices. The government also proposed to extend the issue of specially subsidized food grains to the beneficiaries under the Employment Assurance Scheme and Jawahar Rozgar Yojana, and the issue of 1 kg of rice, wheat per person a day. It is well known that the central issue price of rice and wheat have not been revised after 1/2/94. Subsequently, the minimum support price for both rice and wheat have been raised 3 and 4 times respectively. Taking into account these revisions and the increase in other incidental charges, and at the same time not to cause too much of hardship to the people, government will propose to fix the central issue price for the targeted PDS as indicated below. BPL, rice common 350, fine 350 and wheat 250 per kilo. And APL, fine 6 rupees 50 paisa, super fine 7 rupees 50 paisa, wheat 4 rupees 50 paisa. The targeted public distribution system is primarily focused on the poor and will benefit about 32 crores population below the poverty line. The food subsidy under this TPDS will be about rupees 8,000 crores, a quantum of 180 lakh metric tons of food grains is likely to be used under this TPDS program. Any state which wants to cover a large number of persons or increase the scale of issue or reduce the price is free to do so, provided it can meet the additional requirement of food grains and funds its own resources. In implementing the targeted public distribution system, state government must identify the beneficiaries under TDPS issue special cards to them and ensure delivery of food grains to these intended beneficiaries. Detailed guidelines have been issued in this regard and they are placed on the table of the House. I do hope the state government will follow these guidelines scrupulously and see that the poorest section of our society get their entitled quantum of food grains without price.
I'll just